This isn't a piece of modern art. It isn't a map of the internet. And it isn't a neural network. This is a visual representation of the most complex conversation in human history. These are the 63,779 cross-references found in the Bible. It's a map of a book that is actually talking to itself. To understand why this image is so incredible, you have to understand how the Bible was made. Most books have one author and are written over a few years. But the Bible? It was written by over 40 different authors over a span of 1,500 years, across 3 different continents, in 3 different languages. Most of these authors never met. They lived centuries apart. They had different educations, different cultures, and different jobs. And yet, every one of these 63,000 arcs represents a moment where an author in the future perfectly references, explains, or fulfills something written by an author in the distant past. It's like a massive 1,500-year-long game of connect the dots, where no one knew what the final picture was supposed to be, except, seemingly, one mind. Why are these cross-references there? They aren't just fun facts. They are used for 3 specific reasons. First, validation. When the New Testament authors wanted to prove who Jesus was, they didn't just say, "Trust us." They pointed back to the Old Testament hyperlinks. Second, unity. These arcs show that the Bible isn't a collection of random stories. It is one single cohesive narrative, from the loss of the tree of life in Genesis to its return in Revelation. And third, the Messianic Code. Over 300 of these major arcs point to one single person. Here is another incredible fact. Mathematician Peter Stoner once calculated the probability of just 8 of these prophetic cross-references being fulfilled by one person in history. The odds? 1 in 10 to the 17th power. That is like covering the entire state of Texas in silver dollars 2 feet deep, marking one single coin with an X, and asking a blindfolded man to pick it up on his first try. Jesus didn't just fulfill 8, he fulfilled hundreds. These 63,000 arcs aren't just citations, they are a divine signature, proving that this book was designed from outside our dimension of time. Next time you open a Bible and see those tiny verse numbers in the center column, remember, you're looking at a connection to a 1,500-year-old prophecy. The Bible doesn't just contain the Word of God. According to these arcs, it's built like it. It's an integrated message system where every part knows exactly what the other is saying. So, the question is, are you ready to follow the arcs?